Hi guys, welcome back to the Soccer Kicks channel where I give you a full review of football releases as well as tips and tricks to get the most out of your product. Today we have the Umbro Tocco V to go over, so let's get right into it. If you're new to Umbro, the Tocco Silo is a modern leather boot that was first released back in 2020. Tocco, meaning touch in Italian, is designed with control in mind and built for playmakers. This is essentially like the Adidas Copa Pure, which is a modern leather interpretation of the classic Mundial. The price point for these currently sit at a whopping $300 and are a lot more expensive than your typical leather boots, but we'll get into that later. The upper is made up of what they're calling Optima leather. They don't specify what kind of leather it is, so I think it's synthetic. The leather uses a water-resistant finish that's fused with a grippy texture. This creates a strong and somewhat thin upper that has a good amount of grip on the ball. These are also accompanied by a knitted tongue, which did help keep everything compact. You'll also notice that there's a little more volume and grip on the forefoot when compared to the midfoot. When comparing these to the last generation, I feel like these are a little thinner overall, but feel a little heavier all around. You also get more leather than the previous generation. In terms of the sole plate, Umbro continues to use the Pebax outsole since the Tocco arrived. It offers conical studs with a rigid midfoot that provides stability. You can certainly feel that you can play a long time in these and you'll be comfortable all day. Nothing new here, but I don't mind that they continue going back to this plate. In terms of fit, these are very comfortable all around, but felt off in certain areas. The leather feels good on your feet and I like the volume of leather they've added. You'll notice that they've done away with the burrito style tongue and have replaced it with a fully knitted tongue and collar. The heel has a ton of room and the collar that should be hugging your ankle struggled to do so. This should have been tightened up all around. Although I didn't like the burrito style tongue from the Tocco 4, I would argue that this generation offered a much better fit. Judging by the initial fit and feel, I would say these would probably take about 3 to 5 sessions to break in. If you're looking at trying out a pair for yourself, I would recommend going true to size on these. I normally wear a size 8 US and the ones on my feet now are a size 8 US. Now let's review the biggest win and loss of these boots. The win here is that I like that Umbro continues to explore several different upper variations. Each Tocco upper has changed quite dramatically since the beginning. Although the fit is a department that really needs work, the upper does seem to get better with each generation, although I did think that the Tocco 3 is the best. The biggest loss is that the $300 price point is going to really hurt the sales on these. Anyone looking for leather boots is usually spending around $220. Of course, there are more premium options that Adidas and Mizuno offer, but they have a much stronger boot presence than Umbro has. Selling boots that cost an extra $80 on average is going to be nearly impossible in my opinion. Not to go on a tangent, but I think Umbro needs to rethink their whole boot strategy. This really shows how out of touch they are with the market, and it's a shame because they are the most iconic football brand in the world. That's the Umbro Tocco V for you. I'll leave a few links in the description in case you're interested in buying these. If you have any questions or opinions about these, leave them down below and I'll answer them as they come. Thank you so much for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. See you on the next one.